Hi everyone, so this is just a short video primarily to say thank you to you. A massive thank you for all of the support that you, the subscribers and followers, have given me and this channel in 2020. Because of you, this channel has grown as it has and has reached thousands of students all over the world. The comments, the messages and the feedback I've had has just been absolutely overwhelming. So a huge thank you, and please, long may it continue. So with the success of this channel so far, it really means I've got to continue. So I thought, well, what better way to do that than to come up with a fantastic project that I know is really going to help students out there. So the first project, and this is the biggie that's going to be starting really soon, is placement series. So I'm going to bring you actual placement educators out there in the fields, people that you will come across as your educators who are currently clinicians as well. They're going to bring you advice and tips on how to get the most out of your placement, how to prepare for your placement, how to be on placement, what you are going to expect on placement in those specific areas. So we're going to cover orthopedics, MSK, neuro, respiratory, some specific areas in intensive care, in stroke, all sorts of things, community physiotherapy as well. I'm going to try and bring you as much as possible in slightly shorter videos with shorter bite-sized pieces of information that help you digest it, maybe just a bit more easily than some of the videos I've done previously. So I'm really excited by this. I think it's going to really help you prepare and ace those placements. The next few videos I've got, I'm going to introduce you to some of the physio assistants and physio techs out there. So we're going to talk about what are their roles, what might you come across when working with them, how can you work with those individuals as best you can for your patients, how can you learn from them, what is it that you can get from them, as well as how can you make that working relationship the best it can be whilst on placement and also as a band 5. I'm also then going to reach out to our fellow allied health professionals. I've got some wonderful clinicians lined up from occupational therapy and speech and language therapy, and I've got loads more in the pipeline. Next up, I'm then going to reach out even further into the MDT, and I've got some wonderful clinicians. I've got some doctors, I've got some newly qualified doctors, some registrars, and I've got some consultants to bring you some top tips about what they do and how they work with physiotherapy. And I think it will give you a really good insight into how that MDT really work together. I'm going to bring you interviews with some nursing staff, some specialist nurses, some newly qualified nurses, some really experienced nurses into some specialised areas such as palliative care, intensive care, and things like that as well. And I'm also looking at trying to get us some discharge coordinators and managers well involved, just so we can really bring together the whole MDT and just give you that preparation for placement, but also becoming a newly qualified physiotherapist. I think also for those of you who are newly graduated, this is going to be a massive help to you as well, because it's going to introduce you areas that you might rotate into and things like that. Anyway, I hope you've had a lovely Christmas, and I wish you the very best in 2021. It's got to be more positive than 2020, but at the same time, do think about the positives and what you've learned from 2020. Some of you out there as students will have come across experiences that us beforehand would have never have got. They may not be seemingly positive, but there will be things that I'm sure you've gained and you can learn from. So take them into 2020, make it the most positive year you can, and let's take it together. Let's be kind to each other, let's look out for each other and reach out to each other and give that support that we all desperately need at this time going forward. So without further ado, 2021, we're going to grab you by the scruff of the neck and we're going to make you the best year ever. Have a great one, everyone. I'm looking forward to the journey with you.